We sold in 2016.
In 2016. What was that like? Because I really want people to grasp like the blessing that so many people want, like money, 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 but then the morality that kind of followed afterwards. Talk to me about that.
We made a decision actually when we started the company in the first 6 months that we were going to grow it to greater than 50 million of revenue, and then we were going to sell it. We kind of went in with that mindset as a pre-plan. Okay, that was important for us because we'd had a lot of success over the previous 20 years, but we'd never really had that exit that everybody's kind of wanting. And you feel that if you haven't had it, that there's an opportunity in time, your time's going to come. Okay, so we didn't want to say we're going to shoot for the moon and get the thing to $1 billion or whatever. It was using that analogy of pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. We wanted to be a pig at the time, and so we thought. So in 2015, we had surpassed 50 million in revenue towards the third quarter of the year. So we hired the investment banker, Stevens, to come in and what we call run a process for us. And that was to sell the company. And that process is like a 6 to 9 month process. It's very, it's a lot of work. But we ran through the process and we got an offer. We got, in fact, several offers, and two of them were the same. And we made a decision to pick one of them that we felt was going to be the best partner for the business going forward. And then we made a significant investment personally back into the company to show that, hey, we were committed to seeing a long-term success. So even though we were taking some chips off the table, we weren't giving up on the company. We felt that the best years of the company were still in front of it. So the day that we were going to close, I got to work in the morning and I opened my online bank account and I look at the balance, and it's not something anyone would be like celebrating, but $5,000 in the account or some number like that. I knew that I was going to be getting a wire transfer coming in for my portion of the sale. And I must have hit refresh on that computer no less than 1,000 times during the day. I mean, every 5 minutes, check, hit the button, refresh, and the balance wasn't changing. I think it was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all of a sudden I hit it and it's like, boom. And I see this bank balance that I've dreamed about someday happening. And it was amazing for about 15 minutes. It literally was like, oh, that was cool. But what else do I have to do the rest of the day? What's on the agenda work-wise? And you kind of felt to a certain extent hollow. Was that something that you had built from zero was now not yours anymore? And yeah, having a bank balance that was greater than I had ever had in my my wildest dreams wasn't doing anything. And frankly, money was basically devalued for me at that point in time. I didn't care. I went and did what most knuckleheads do, is I went and bought a car the next day. And the day after that, I was buyer's remorse, going, why in the hell did I do that? But I never took pictures of it in front of to promote myself. But nonetheless, it was great that we had achieved some level of success, but it was unfulfilling. And I see so many of these guys, and I have so many friends who have had great exits in their businesses, and I don't think the money aspect of it is ever what provides you with a sense of satisfaction. I think it is more impactful when someone says, man, I love the company you built. I love the products you produced. When your coworkers say, man, I enjoy this. I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, that makes you feel great. Money doesn't make you feel great. Having money is important, but money doesn't change really your direction as a person. If you're a great person, money or not having money isn't going to change that. There's a lot of people that are really good people or great people. The money does come in and does change them in a certain way, and it's tends to be a negative. Whereas we're here because we want to grow this business again. But it's not about the money per se, it's a factor. But this is kind of like righting a wrong a little bit. We're getting a chance to come back and really show what this business could have done had we not sold it. And frankly, the money didn't change. So, I mean, for me personally, there's as much of an unfinished business as anything else.